Hi, Caroline.
Oh, Esther, what a sight for sore eyes you are.
I actually got my ring light out. I have a little bit of makeup on my face that we're actually going to review later in this episode. Very excited and prepared to see you.
Hey,
That's all I got to
wow.
say.
You didn't tell me you were bringing your E game. That's E for Esther. I'm
Is it E for as in like it comes really close to F in the alphabet?
mm. I was more thinking your tank's empty, bringing your E game. I'm sorry. I'm
You
eating a
know that
bite of
my,
something. So unprofessional.
I wonder I feel like I know what it is. Is it something we're talking about today?
Something we're talking about later in today's episode.
Okay. Um, I am too excited to wait. Can we just talk about it right now?
Let's talk about it.
Okay, so Caroline and I did an air fryer challenge. I think we've talked about this on the show. We
My air fryer has quickly become the most used tool in my kitchen, and I feel like I'm barely scraping the surface of what it can do.
that's what I want to hear. Okay.
I am on Esther and I both have air fryers, and I don't know, I'm on TikTok, I'm on Instagram. I am desperately looking up air fryer recipes. I want to find hacks. I want to find weird things to make in your air fryer, and that's what this week's air fryer challenge was all about.
Okay, so this week we focused on fruit. We both air fried apples, and I additionally air fried pears, and you air fried strawberries, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm gonna go first because I have a feeling that mine was unsuccessful and yours was successful. I'm just gonna guess. So the apples were like fine. I couldn't really tell how long to leave them in. I didn't add anything. I just cut them up, put them in. I could tell that they would be good, but they needed more. They needed some flavor. Just as is, it was kind of a sad dessert, and I'm not really in a sad dessert mode. Like I'm getting soft serve. I'm eating sour gummy bears. Like I'm in a
Esther,
hat.
why didn't you add anything? I feel like you set yourself up for failure with this stuff.
Okay.
I told you to add cinnamon, and you're here weeping and whining about how your apple tasted like shit. It's like, why didn't you add
Was
cinnamon?
was cinnamon really going to solve the issue? Because you said you added honey, but I wouldn't need honey. But now I'm like, I actually think I did need it.
Yeah, I you just put an apple in?
Oh my God. Okay, just hold that thought.
Go ahead, please.
Additionally, I put in a pear,
Mm.
and I have to say that went even worse.
Oh
It
my God.
it made my whole kitchen smell like soap. I kept thinking, what is that soap product? But it was the pear cooking in the air fryer. And it got dry, and it just became so unwell. And it gave, I don't know, I feel like every time I buy a new cooking thing, it doesn't go well for me. So
Mm.
I need you to tell me what I did wrong.
First of all, let's talk about what setting yourself up for success means. Setting yourself up for
Okay.
success means doing some critical thinking, looking around our kitchen. What can I add to this apple to make it turn out the best it can turn out? Cinnamon's a
Mm-hmm.
great start. Cinnamon is a low cost, low lift, as we say in the business world, spice that you could have just sprinkled on. I guess I'll just start by saying that my apple was the most delicious, incredible treat. It was a perfect winter snack. It was amazing. It made my whole house smell like delicious apple pie.
Oh my God.
I loved it. And when I was eating it, and I know this sounds insufferable, it felt like I was eating a hot piece of apple pie. And yeah, Esther, I didn't know how long to leave it in there either, but I just checked it. I put a fork in it to see if it felt soft. I had to open it a couple times and close it back up. I was kind of like experiment. I just
What do you
chose
mean open it? Like open the air
open my air
fryer?
fryer, poke
Okay.
my fork in to see if it's like fully soft. I was looking for a crisply, wrinkly brown top. And
Oh.
and like Esther mentioned, I did put cinnamon and a drizzle of honey on it. The honey wasn't necessary, but it was good. And my mind went crazy with options. Like, next time, might I sprinkle some granola? Might I serve it a la mode with a scoop of vegan vanilla ice cream? It was so good eating a hot apple with a knife and a fork. And the air fryer is the perfect winter tool. Like I think going into summer, I'm not going to want hot fruit. I'll admit it. But it was so amazing. And the strawberries, which I was just eating on mic, they were pretty amazing. They're hot. I put cinnamon on them. I sliced them in half and put cinnamon. They were hot. It tasted like I was eating like hot jam. It was such a sensory rich taste. But I wish they got crispier and more like burnt on the top. And I think I might have to sprinkle some like sugar on them maybe to make them caramelize.
The apples?
The strawberries.
Oh, the strawberries.
They were just kind of hot and mushy, but they were still really good.
Okay. Well, great. Just great.
I did post on my Instagram, like asking my followers what other fruits I should try air frying. And I got some really great responses. A lot of people suggested peaches, which, oh my God, can you imagine a peach? You don't even need to put anything on a peach. You could just maybe a little cinnamon.
Oh, that's
cinnamon
what you think. That's what you think,
with a
right?
little crumble, with a little granola and a little ice cream on the side. A peach? Are you kidding? How good does that sound? Someone suggested a persimmon. Persimmon chips in your air fryer. Get out of here with a hard persimmon. Oh, that would be so good. A lot of people suggested, what else did people? Yeah, a lot of people suggested pear. I know your pear didn't go well, but
they suggested pear. I thought like I was gonna do it and then Google it and be like, and find articles like, do not air fry pears.
No, and according to TikTok, pineapple is a really popular fruit to air fry. Sliced pineapple chunks.
What happens to it?
Probably the same thing that happens with everything else that goes in the air fryer. It gets a little hot and it gets crispy on the edges.
Was your
it doesn't magically turn into a hot dog or something. It just turns into the hotter, crispier version of what it was to begin with.
Was your apple soft or crispy?
Very soft with a bit of a crispy top. I waited till mine was like soft. Like you could just take a fork right through that. What about yours? What was the hardness of the apple?
I don't know.
You, for someone who has a lot of opinions, you're awfully quiet right now.
So that was our air fryer journey.
Esther, what are some of the good things you've made in your air fryer?
Okay, so it's weird because the things that I've done successfully are so good, but I almost have guilt surrounding it because they're not things that like my life really needed a fix and an upgrade for. For example, vegan chicken tenders, frozen waffle fries. You know, it's kind of just pre-made frozen foods. But I will say like they have a major upgrade in the air fryer. But again, it's like, okay, well, how is that really glowing up my life? Like it's not like, you know, even if I was making my own fries, I feel like that would be better. But
yeah. Well, you know, prayers to you in your air fryer. I hope you guys can pull it together. I mean, I've been making like more homemade stuff. Like I've been doing a lot of non-vegan homemade chicken tenders. And yeah, the texture is just amazing in the air fryer.
Homemade. Wow.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I'm dipping the chicken in a little egg bath and then I roll it in like a paleo breading mix. It's like a coconut, almond flour, paprika situation. Oh, it's really good.
I feel like I used to make something very similar when I babysat. So that's a hot piece of information that you now know.
We got to bring the heat back on today's Glowing Up. I feel like we got off to a bad start. Like I was criticizing your air fryer technique. I didn't mean for it to get like this. I'm sorry.
Why do I feel fine? Is that bad that I feel fine? I'm like, this is great.
Okay. Forget I said anything. Esther, let's talk about a charity we're featuring today really briefly.
Okay.
Today we want to talk about the Alzheimer's Association. If you've been listening to the show, you know that Esther and I like to feature a charity, an organization, or a foundation every episode that one of our listeners has suggested. And today it is the Alzheimer's Association, formed in 1980. The Alzheimer's Association is the leading voluntary health organization in Alzheimer's care, support, and research. And you can visit them at alz.com. Yeah, Alzheimer's is a very, very scary disease. And
it sucks. it fucking sucks. We lost a close family friend to Alzheimer's this past year, and it just was such a long, shitty journey.
Yeah, I've only heard similar things, and anything we can do to support, bring awareness to, happy to do it.
Yeah, and thank you to the Gummies for sending us that information.
So there's so much to talk about today, Esther. I barely know where to start.
Well, on today's episode, so we want to talk about sleep hygiene tips. That was a listener question. We also are going to talk about a video that we both watched, and we're going to decide whether or not it's worth it for you to watch it as well.
We're going to play a game. We're going to play a glowing up game.
Can we just play that right now? Like, I'm so interested.
Okay, so there have been so many celebrity makeup launches recently, not just makeup, hair care, skin, like celebrities. Every other week, a celebrity is releasing a product. It really stresses me out. Some of the celebrities releasing products are so random. Like, I just can't wrap my head around it. And so I thought we'd play a game where I would give Esther the name of a celebrity beauty product, and she would have to guess the celebrity who launched that product. We could do this one of two ways. We could do multiple choice. I think that might be easiest. I give you some options. Let's see how you do without multiple choice. Yeah. And then if you need a lifeline, I'll read you the multiple choice.
Cool. Thank you.
This is called the Celebrity Beauty Game. And Esther, are you ready?
Oh, yes.
Okay.
Born ready.
Okay, so your first product is called That Fresh Take in a Fierce Eye Cream. I'll read it again. That Fresh Take in a Fierce Eye Cream.
Okay, so it's an eye cream, and it has the word that in the title, which both of those to me are the biggest clues here. We all know that JLo Beauty just launched their skincare line, which makes me lean towards that, as well as I'm pretty sure that the word that is used often in that brand. So I'm going to go JLo Beauty.
Ding, ding, ding. Esther, you are correct. Well done. Oh my God, I am so proud of you. And just a reminder, there's absolutely no money writing on this. There's no prize. It's just so you can hold the title of glowing up celebrity beauty champion.
It's just so that every time my fiance looks at me and says, "Have you read a book this year?" I can know that at least I know something.
The answer is still no to that question, but you know what you've won. Okay, number 2, Esther, are you ready? This one is the Anomaly Hair Care Clarifying Shampoo. Anomaly Hair Care Clarifying Shampoo.
Is Anomaly Hair Care the name of the brand?
That's correct. That's the last question I can answer.
Oh my God. Anomaly Hair Care Clarifying Shampoo. Who the fuck has a hair brand? Is it? I don't think that's the name of Tracy Ellis Ross's hair products. I'm like, is it Priyanka Chopra's hairline? Is that the final answer?
Final answer?
Lock me.
Ding, ding, ding. Esther, correct. You're 2 out of 2. Esther, congratulations. Anomaly Hair Care is Priyanka Chopra's new hair care line. It is available exclusively at Target. It just launched. And the main thing of the brand is that all the products are under $5.99 because Priyanka Chopra wants her products to be accessible to everyone.
Damn, that is like cheap as fuck though. That's like weird.
I did go in a bit of a K-hole yesterday looking at the products. There's a clarifying line, a moisturizing line, and a hydrating line. Nope, there's a third one. I don't know what it is. Clarifying, moisturizing, and something else.
Okay, I was gonna say moisturizing and hydrating are the same thing.
I know, I realized that once I said it. There's a third. Okay. There's a third kind. Look, like I said, everything's under $5.99. We're talking thin plastic, so they're more sustainable. I did a lot of research. I'm not proud of it, but you guys, Anomaly Hair Care, Priyanka Chopra. She's out here.
Did you find products where you're like, oh, I want to try that, or was it not that exciting?
No, because it hasn't technically launched yet. So it's actually a little hard to find like the specific products. But no, I'm probably not going to be trying Priyanka Chopra Jonas. Excuse me. Whoa.
Oh.
Whoa. Okay, that's disrespectful. Okay, that's not going to fly.
Are they a couple? Are they a couple where she's much older than him?
Yeah, she's 10 years older.
Love it.
Exactly.
Live
10.
for it. Love it.
Love an older woman, younger man relationship. Olivia Wilde, Harry Styles. I
currently have 2 friends that are dating guys that are like 10 years younger than them, and they're both so happy. Like I have this new theory that guys don't respect you as much if you're the same age as them. You have to be either like 10 years older or 10 years younger.
Got it.
And I did present that theory to other friends, and they told me it was very wrong. So, but
fair enough.
Yeah.
No, I don't know if I could ever date a younger guy, but you never say never. Never say never. Esther, let's move on to our next question.
Yes, please.
So this next product is called the Found Active Rejuvenating Serum.
The Found Active what is the Found
Active
brand?
Is the name of the brand. And I did intentionally choose the vaguest product titles I could.
Rejuvenating Serum. Okay. I don't like, who has a skincare line called Found Active? Is it like, I feel like it's such a stupid generic ass name that it's like Kate Hudson or something.
Do you want a multiple choice?
Yes.
Okay, your multiple choice is Christy Brinkley, Millie Bobby Brown, Kate Upton, or Taraji P. Henson.
Okay. Millie Bobby Brown does makeup. I don't believe she does skincare. Who was the first one?
Christy Brinkley.
Christy Brinkley, I feel like if she had a skincare brand, I would know more about it. Like, she's so iconic and epic for how beautiful she is. I just feel like that would be a bigger deal if she had a skincare brand. I'm gonna guess Kate Upton, but even that guess is so weird to me because I'm like, I also don't know about her skincare brand, but Kate Upton.
Ding, 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 Esther, you are correct yet again. Unbelievable. We've never seen a contestant put numbers on the scoreboard like this. This is a first in celebrity beauty line game history.
Can you tell me anything about the Found Active?
Okay, yes. So you actually sent me the link yesterday that Kate Upton had a skincare line. I almost forgot immediately when you sent it because it's just so incredibly boring.
I forgot too. I literally forgot.
And it is one of those things more where it's like she's like the lead spokesperson and it's done in part. Yeah, she's like, it's that.
Director.
Well, I don't know, because the headline says that Kate Upton releases her own wellness brand and it's ingestibles and serums, and she developed it with Hatch Beauty. Do we know Hatch Beauty?
I don't.
Yeah, it's familiar, but it's a little confusing, but it's in collaboration with Hatch Beauty and a partnership with Found Active. There's gummies, there's serums. It doesn't seem like it's at all connected to Kate Upton. I don't know what about her makes her a skincare expert. You know, it's just kind of seems like a bit of a money grab, and I can't tell you anymore.
You know, look, I get it. You're out there, you're a famous celebrity, and you're like, they're offering you this opportunity to put your name on stuff. Like, why not take it? I hear you guys, but I need to know that my celebrity is fucking getting their hands dirty. They care so much. It's true to their brand. The best example, Caroline, honestly, is you with Fishwife. It's like, you're a disgusting fish whore.
Fishmonger is the correct term. Thank you.
You've eaten fish eyes and brains on, you know, in the snap of a finger. You've stunk up lunchrooms. Like, you're so into fish that you having a tinned fish company, it makes sense. Like, and I know what a hard worker you are. So like, I know you're on the phone with fisheries and shit. And that to me is now the gold standard. I follow that as my gold standard. If you're a famous person and you're starting a business, like, you got to follow Caroline's lead. And I know I'm not like known for tie-dye, but bitch, I am driving around this town. I'm researching, I'm testing fabrics. I'm doing dye tests. Like, I am in it. And I wouldn't want it any other way.
It's true. And I think that Kate Upton could really learn a thing or two from us two disgusting trolls. Like, yes, you're beautiful. Yes, you're married to a Major League Baseball player. Yes, you have like a double G breast, but like, maybe like let's blowing up once in your life for a change, like learn something, you know, like don't come at me with your found active gummies. I need a little bit more from you, Kate Upton. Hope you're having a good life. Just kidding. I know you are. You're absolutely beautiful and stunning and you're not listening. Okay. So Esther-
that said, wait. That said,
uh-huh.
I have not seen a celebrity branded gummy, like a vitamin gummy, supplement gummy. And now I'm like, I am interested.
Oh no, Esther, no, you're falling for her tricks. Oh no. Well, look, you can always go ahead and find Kate Upton's, I already forget the name of the brand. Why is it so Found Active? Her Found Active gummies are sold wherever gummies are sold. How much are the gummies?
Okay.
2 gummy supplements. She has a gummy supplement for skin health and a gummy supplement for immune health. Well, Esther, you'll be busy with that. Okay, so Esther, let's move to the next question. You're on the board. You're 3 for 3. Let's see if you can keep this streak going. Esther, your next question. Next product. The Go-Go Awaken Eye Serum. Go-Go Awaken Eye Serum.
Fuck. That sounds like that's just the title of the product.
That is the title of the product, and the brand is Go-Go, I believe.
I need a multiple choice. No idea.
All right, your multiple choice is going to be Gabrielle Union, Lucy Hale, Lauren Conrad, or Carmen Electra.
I'm circling Carmen or Lauren Conrad. I'm going to say Carmen Electra.
Ding, ding, ding.
Oh,
you're correct. This is such an exciting game, Esther. You're the Ken Jennings of this game. I'm so impressed.
If at midnight could see me now.
Points?
I lost every time I was on.
Esther, well done. So Carmen Electra, past Glowing Up guest, has released a line of skincare. I think we've talked about it on the show. Or maybe we talked about it on Eyewitness Beauty. But yeah, the brand is called Go-Go, and it doesn't call to mind Carmen Electra or anything she's done, but it's called Go-Go.
Did she used to be a go-go dancer, maybe?
I'm not sure. I'll have to look into that.
I don't even think she did. She's so lovely, though.
All right, Esther, let's keep this going. You're on such a hot streak. I'm so impressed. Next one. The Nuance Blue Algae Curls and Waves Hair Mask. I'll read that again. It's the Nuance Blue Algae Curls and Waves Hair Mask.
I don't understand who has a hair care line called Nuance. I need a multiple choice.
Your multiple choice is Salma Hayek, Olivia Culpo, Nikki Reed, or Ruby Rose.
I know Nikki Reed. I love her. I don't think this is hers, but if it is, I'm going to feel really stupid. But she has an amazing jewelry line, and that seems like it's her focus. I don't know anything about Olivia Culpo. Don't even know who she is. I'm going to guess Salma Hayek, and that's really just like an educated guess. Oh no.
Esther, you're correct. Ding, ding, ding. You're 5 for 5 at this point. This is your new calling. Esther,
if Dave heard this, he would be sick.
And a little more about Nuance. That is Salma Hayek's line of CVS exclusive hair and beauty products. I don't know if they still sell them at CVS's, but if you see them, let me know.
I love an exclusive deal with a brick and mortar drugstore. I'm like, give me a reason to, when I'm driving around at 11 o'clock at night, to pull into the CVS parking lot. Just give me a reason.
You tell me, Nuance. I say how high, I'm there. Okay, Esther, we're on our last question. This is for all the marbles. Esther, are you ready to play celebrity beauty product game? Okay, so this last product is called the About Face Light Lock Lip Gloss. The About Face Light Lock Lip Gloss.
I'm sorry, but I need the multiple choice.
Okay,
About Face.
That's good. I have to write a multiple choice for this because I didn't think we'd get this far in the game, honestly. Okay, let's just jazz it out for a second while we think
no.
of, okay.
The pressure is on all fronts.
Okay.
About face. That sounds so familiar, but I don't know what it is.
All right, well, here we go. Here's your multiple choice. It's Alexa Chung, Gwyneth Paltrow, Halsey, or Selena Gomez.
I have no idea, and it should be so easy because you clearly like half-assed the choices. It's not Gwyneth. No, it can't be Gwyneth. Ooh, I'm so scared. Was it Halsey?
Esther, it's Halsey. I'm so proud
of you.
Are you
just saying that to make me feel
Halsey.
good?
Ding, ding, ding. You got it.
Oh.
Why are you so sad?
I don't know. I'm sad because I'm sad because
So Esther, smile because it happened. Don't be sad because it's
Well, thank you for making that game special tailored to me. I feel like you're the world's best babysitter.
Esther, you did so well. I'm so proud of you. Esther,
yeah,
you're a contender. Esther, you get this hot apple I just took out of the air fryer.
Why does hot apple sound gross, but it actually is good?
It's good. It's like an apple pie. I don't understand the difference. It's a deconstructed apple pie.
You know what? Tonight I'm gonna do apple, cinnamon, and honey tonight. That's what's happening. Okay, I'm reclaiming my fruit air fryer week.
Let's do it. And I would do it at like 380, 375, 10 minutes.
Okay.
Let it get brown. Don't be afraid to let it get brown.
Do you want to try and do another air fryer challenge this week? Is there anything else we should try?
Yeah, I'm trying to think. What if we do homemade sweet potato fries?
Okay. Maybe.
Would you have something in mind? Pickles? I saw a lot of people are doing rolling things in crushed up Doritos as a coating.
Oh.
That's hot.
You said, what would you do for pickles?
You would have to dip it in an egg wash and then roll it in like breadcrumbs or something like that. We could pull a recipe, fried pickles.
Okay, and this egg wash that you refer to so casually, like you're just so chic. What is that, just eggs?
I don't know. You might not even need to do that. It's just usually when you fry something or you coat something in a breading, you dip it like in a wet egg wash so the breading sticks. But I'm sure there's vegan egg washes. I don't know. We have to do a little research on this, but we could do fried pickles. Yeah, that Dorito trick was really appealing to me. We just have to think of something to do. Roll in the Doritos.
You know what I want to try that I saw on TikTok? I cannot get this out of my head. It was a cooking hack on TikTok. They cracked open an egg and they wanted to separate the yolk from the white. And all they did, tell me if you've ever heard of this. They took a piece of like garlic peeled. They rubbed their thumb and their pointer finger on the garlic, like rub. And then they touched the yolk and it stuck to their fingers seamlessly and they separated them.
No way. I've never heard of that.
Way. Okay, you have to do that this week. Like that's easy right? You're always touching garlic and eggs. That
is true. I am. Okay, I'll definitely try that this week.
I will too.
Oh, I also saw a lot of a big TikTok air fryer thing is people get like Pillsbury croissants, like the kind that come in like the pop cylinder. And you unroll it and then you like cut it into sections and you roll up. At least what they did was they rolled up mini candy bars, like a Reese's or a Snickers in a croissant. And then you air fry that. Or like an Oreo.
I can't breathe.
Oh my God, Esther, you're white. You're white as a sheet.
The biggest fight I've ever had in my relationship in 8 or 9 years, however long it's been, is when I made cinnamon rolls out of one of those like popping tubes, you know. I think it was the brand Immaculate Collection. No, that's the Madonna album. Immaculate Baking Co.
Oh my
And
God. I believe it was the Bewitched
I
croissants.
so I made these cinnamon rolls,
Mm.
and then, you know, I didn't finish them all, and so I saved some for the next day.
Okay.
And the next day rolls around.
Yep,
as it
does.
And I'm like, where's my frosting?
Oh no.
Where's my fucking frosting? And Dave had thrown it away.
Oh.
And I had never had more rage. And like, it was just somehow that the frosting being thrown away and taken out to the trash was like he was digging through the trash. It was so ugly. It was so rock bottom.
Your poor fiance is like an award-winning comedy writer who's written on some of the best comedies of the 21st century. The Good Place, The Simpsons, like you name it, he's written on it. And the thought of him digging waist deep in a trash can for your sick little Madonna frosting.
He found it and I ate it. And just to be clear, we never get in fights like that anymore. Like, we're much healthier now, but that was bad.
That sounds that's low. That's low. But Esther, that's kind of foreplay for you, honestly.
It did get me going.
Fighting about frosting. Okay, well, what's our TikTok air fryer challenge? I'll do the egg thing.
I think I'm going to try bananas this week. I saw some banana tips.
Okay.
I know that's still fruit, and maybe it's still fruit week, an air fryer fruit week.
I mean, Esther, don't be afraid to experiment with sprinkling a little cane sugar on these items, because that'll really get you a nice caramelization on the top.
Okay, I really appreciate you saying that. I needed to hear that. Thank you.
It's my damn pleasure.
Gummies, I'm so excited to tell you about our new sponsor today, Ned. Okay, so there's been a lot of talk about CBD in the last year, right? We're all aware of it, but we don't know which product, which company. Okay, that's where Ned comes in. They produce the highest quality full spectrum CBD extracted from organically grown hemp plants, all sourced from an independent farm in Colorado. They're a wellness brand, but they offer science-backed and nature-based solutions. And they offer an alternative to prescription and over-the-counter drugs. Ned does not cut corners nor spare any expense when it comes to CBD production. They use cold extraction that's done at negative 40 degrees Fahrenheit using food-grade organic ethanol. And they use zero isolates or synthetic ingredients. They have full transparency, okay? Ned shares their third-party lab reports who farms their products, their extraction process, all right there on their website, okay? They use full spectrum hemp oil. It only contains 2 ingredients, full spectrum hemp extract and non-GMO organic MCT oil. That's it. They also have a body butter, lip balm, and natural cycles line. They energetically infuse all their products with binaural beats, positive affirmations, and happy vibes. Okay, you can use cannabinoids, which is my new favorite word because I know how to say it. They have a wide range of benefits and regulate nearly every biological system in the human body. Some of the best known uses are as a sleep aid, also used to treat insomnia, anti-inflammatory, natural pain reliever, treat anxiety, PTSD, depression, a rich source of antioxidants, and they can help to treat serious conditions. Ned is awesome. It's high quality. You guys, we have a code. Of course we do. If you want to check out Ned and try their CBD for yourself, we have a special offer for our audience. Go to www.helloned.com/glowingup and enter code glowingup at checkout for 15% off your first one-time order or 20% off your first subscription order plus free shipping. That's HELLONED.com/glowingup to get 15% off your first one-time order or 20% off your first subscription order plus free shipping. Thank you, Ned. You guys, just to clarify, subscription orders are already discounted 15% off the one-time purchase price, so your discount code will add 5% off for a total of 20% off subscription orders. Ned products contain a minuscule amount of THC, less than 0.3% as allowed by law. This level of THC makes Ned full spectrum hemp a non-psychotropic, meaning it will not get you high. Despite the trace amounts of THC in full spectrum hemp, it is possible to fail a drug test even at low serving sizes. If livelihoods depend on it, we strongly advise against using ingestible hemp products.
Now, this sponsor is such an exciting one for me because I use it all the time. I have for years. I'm crazy about it. It's Thrive Market. And for those of you that don't know, Thrive Market is an online membership-based market on a mission to make healthy living easier and affordable for everyone. It's basically an online food market. It's like a grocery store. And it has everything you need in all the healthy brands and things you love from your fancy local health food store. But the prices are so much more affordable. And I'm absolutely addicted to it. And like, let's be honest, during the pandemic, I'm busier than ever. I'm constantly going from Zoom to Zoom. And like, I can't always remember to keep the perfect grocery list, which is why I'm so addicted to the Thrive Market app. Anytime I run out of something, whether it's like a staple, like my gluten-free flours I love to cook with, I'm cooking with tiger nut flour and almond flour, or if it's like my snacks that I love, like my low sugar smart sweet gummies, or sauces that I rely on, like my Primal Kitchen dressings, or my favorite, this like buffalo sauce that I love. Anytime I run out of something, I just open my app on my phone and add it to my Thrive Market cart. It's that easy. Shopping with Thrive Market is healthy without the hassle. You can shop by 70 plus diets. Like if you're paleo or you're keto, whatever, you can enter in your diet and they will show you products that relate to you. And like I said, there's guarantee savings and members only prices. Thrive Market members save an average of $32 on every order. Straight up, like go add the items to your cart that you usually buy at your local fancy store and you'll be like, why is it $7 cheaper on Thrive Market? Just because it is. Because Thrive Market is the shiznit. They just have an amazing selection of high quality, healthy, and sustainable products. And it's not just food, it's home, beauty products, everything you need all on one website. It's incredible. Thrive Market is good for you and the planet. Orders of $49 or more are shipped for free and delivered with carbon neutral shipping from their zero waste warehouse. I love it. And there are 2 membership options. You can do a 1-month membership for $9.95 a month or a 12-month membership for $5 a month. Plus, we have a very exciting new offer that's exclusively available only for our Glowing Up listeners. Join Thrive Market today to get 25% off your first order and an exclusive free gift. The only way to get this offer is going to thrivemarket.com/glowingup. That's THRIVE market.com/glowingup to get the exclusive offer of 25% off your first order and a free gift. You can't get this offer anywhere else. Go to thrivemarket.com/glowingup. Should we talk a little bit about sleep hygiene?
Yes. So the Gummies wrote to us and they said, we need sleep hygiene tips. What do you have? And I told Caroline that they said that. And she said, what's sleep hygiene? And I was like, well, here's our problem. Some of you don't know what sleep hygiene. It truly just means
that term.
Do you not have sleep problems and never look up sleep help?
No, I actually don't have sleep problems.
Okay, that's why. So sleep hygiene truly just means like, oh, what's your sleep hygiene? Like, do you turn your phone off? Like, it's just like the little things that you do to make your sleep life better. Very simple. So we each came in prepared with 5 sleep hygiene tips, and I'm just going to get us going. So one of mine is, does this count as a sleep tip? But you got to wonder, I always have water at my bedside. I can't sleep peacefully without knowing that, like, if I wake up in the middle of the night with a dry throat or whatever, I've got a cup of water at my bed table. So that's just like, that's a sleep question. Yeah.
Do you like a cup of water at your bedside, or do you like to do your hydro flask at your bedside?
I'll do anything. It does not matter. If I have this cup I got actually on Amazon. Do you follow It's Me Tinks on TikTok or Instagram?
You showed me her. I'm obsessed.
She is, don't you feel like she is the perfect, if you and I became one perfect person, it's her?
Yeah, she certainly embodies some aspects of the glowing up lifestyle and mission.
Her username is It's Me Tinks, TINX, and she's just very LA, New York. She loves food. She loves shopping on Amazon. Like, she's so entertaining and so funny and so in the world of like creative brand consulting. I'm obsessed with her. Anyway, she talked about this cup on her Amazon, on her TikTok, and it's like on her Amazon list. And so I ordered it, and this is now my preferred cup. I'm obsessed with cups, but it's just, if people are not watching, if you're not watching on YouTube, it's just a 24-ounce, really tall, kind of slender cup with a lid with a reusable straw.
Is that a silicone softy straw?
No, so this is a straw. I forgot who gave me these, but it's hard on the bottom and then soft on top. This is my
Oh.
own straw. It's not the straw that came with it.
And how often are we washing our reusable straws after every use? Especially if you're just drinking water out of the straw. Like I feel a
You
lot of
tell me.
guilt. Yeah, I'm not washing it too often. But
No.
once in a while I'll bring out my tiny little brush and I'll get in there, but not too
Def
often.
Definitely don't use that brush too
I
often.
will say one time when I was working at Corden, one of the writer's assistants came in and she like looked really shaken. And I was like, what's up? And she's like, well, last night she always drank out of a cup like that, like every single day. She's like, I never washed the straw. And last night I washed it for the first time and like it was like black inside. And she's like, I've just been drinking out of that. So once I heard that, it did encourage me to like wash it once in a while at the very least.
Oh. I
Ooh, a
I
spooky
have
story.
I have to go.
Oh,
I, I
Esther takes off at a sprint towards her sink.
I don't feel good.
Esther, you're a dirty little girl.
Do you want to hit me with a tip? Sleep hygiene?
Yes, like I mentioned, or like Esther mentioned, I do not have sleep problems. Historically, I'm a very good sleeper. I'm a very heavy sleeper. I slept through the 1994 California earthquake. Like, I'll sleep through anything. And
That's a credit right there. That's a qualification.
oh, I woke up, I was like, why is everyone so upset? They were like, there's like the biggest earthquake in the last 100 years in Los Angeles. I was like, had no idea. I was like, I'm gonna go back to bed. But I will.
Wait. Sorry. Can I interrupt with a question about that as someone who's from the Midwest and is very curious? Was there damage to where you lived?
Yeah. Yeah. Some of the windows broke. I remember my snow globe collection. It was destroyed. My
Shut
very
up.
precious snow globe collection. I used to collect snow globes. I loved them so much. And many of them were destroyed in the 94 earthquake. But
So there was
most houses in LA are retrofitted or built to sway, to like the foundations are built for earthquakes. So, but like my mom, I think she had to jump out of her like first or second floor. She has this crazy story where she had to like jump out of her apartment during the earthquake. Like, I have to ask her about that. That's a story I always heard. And then, of course, a lot of buildings collapse. Like, you should look it up. Like, some of the freeway overpasses collapsed. Like, there are some
No,
really.
I know there was really serious damage and like a lot of lives lost, but I'm just curious for someone like you who was just like in the LA suburb wherever you were, like did
1994, I
you
was about 56 years old. No, I was I was a baby, but I think some of our windows like cracked and broke. But it wasn't, and like a lot of like dishes fell and stuff like that.
did like a dresser fall over?
No, but that is really important to not sleep under like a big painting or a bookshelf in LA. Like you don't want to sleep with things hanging above you because they could fall.
Wow. That's crazy. I didn't realize it was that serious that like windows broke for
My
normal people.
my one issue with sleep though is it will sometimes take me a long time to go to sleep. Like I find that boys, or maybe this isn't a gender thing, will go to sleep so quickly. Like they put their head down the pillow and the next thing I know they're out. And I'm like,
Is
are
it
you
because
not?
you just had sex with them?
Maybe.
Because you know that's a thing, right?
Really?
Yes,
And also I
guys,
find after sex I'm like amped and wired sometimes. Like my
same.
female orgasm brain is like, what's up? Like what's for breakfast tomorrow? Like what are we talking about? Like what you doing? Like what's on your mind? And
And guys just go, they die.
they're legally dead. No, even if I don't, I'm telling you, people that go to sleep really quickly, I'm so envious because I will look at my phone before I go to sleep. I'm very guilty of that. And it's like the blue light and my racing thoughts and my 8 businesses. Like I often find that I'm like up, just like K-holing, circling the drain of thoughts. And one thing that reliably always makes me go to sleep way quicker, and it's like just a foolproof way for get me to go to sleep, it is like my equivalent of like Ambien or Xanax. You're gonna hate the suggestion, but reading a
It's
book, having a book by my bedside, if I put the phone away and I'm really mindful and I start reading the book, and if your head's on the pillow, that's it. In 10 minutes I'm out. My eyes are blurry, like I can't even keep my eyes open. Like it it catapults me into sleep in a way that nothing else does.
I thought you were gonna say your foolproof sleeping method was listening to Esther Club.
Aggressively masturbating to Esther Club.
No, I know you're right. The few, that actually reminds me of, I never took a nap when we were shooting alone together during my lunch break, though, except for one day when I was reading a book and I fell right asleep. So I know that works. It's like the only thing that always works. You're right.
It's absolutely amazing. It's like such a nice easing into sleep too, because I'm like reading, I'm like not thinking about my problems. And the next thing I know, my eyes are heavy and like I can't even keep them open. It's like I can't even stay awake. Like I can't even fight it. Sleep comes on heavy like a tidal wave.
Do you use a reading light? Like, how do you do that? Because I always think about, oh, do I have to then get up and turn the light off?
Right. That's definitely not ideal. Sometimes I have my Kindle, which obviously solves that problem. I also have my lights in my room set up on a Google Assistant, like Philips Hue situation. So I'm like, okay, Google, lights off. And then they'll all go off.
Oh my God.
Okay, Google, lights on. And I can like play with it. I'm like, okay, Google, desk lamp 50%. Yeah.
Caroline,
there's a lot happening.
Cool.
Oh yeah. Me and my Google Home are having a damn ball. We're having the time of our lives. We're friends.
Did you set that up yourself?
No, someone helped me. But I could have. It was a really good birthday gift. It was definitely one of the best birthday gifts. But yeah, that's reading a book. That is such a hot sleep tip. Sleep hygiene.
Okay, let's power through here. So I have that I like to always have, this is kind of a 2-in-1, a sleep aid, a safe sleep aid ready and avail. So for me, I have my melatonin bottle and I have some sleepy CBD drops on my nightstand at all times. So let's say I don't even think I need it. It's right there in case I'm trying to sleep and I can't. I just pull the trigger and, throw back some of those.
So sometimes you're not taking melatonin every night.
No, I try not to, but then sometimes I will go 5 months where I take it every single night, and then I'll go a few months where I don't. I'm always different.
And what do you feel when you take melatonin? Does it bring on sleep faster? Does it make your sleep deeper and more restful? Like what does it do?
The only real thing that I can noticeably say for sure is I get tired. I don't know how it affects me in the morning. I don't know how it affects my dreams or the deepness of the sleep, but it definitely gives me a guarantee that within sometimes 15, sometimes 30 minutes, maybe even 45 minutes, I'm going to feel a little sleepier than I would have.
And Esther, what gummies and brands of melatonin are we using these days?
I am so glad you asked because I'm so specific about it. And I have one kind, I've been using it for over 10 years and I never stray. It's the brand Source Naturals and their chewable tablet. Flavor is peppermint. Sometimes I would do orange, but now I'm on the peppermint and it's 1 milligram. And I usually take up to 3 of those.
Source Naturals peppermints. Good to know.
And then I also have on my nightstand the Dosist CBD only sleepy drops, and I'll use those as well.
And those are like just CBD or something like that?
Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
You know how Dosist will formulate like with a specific idea in mind, so that's like the sleepy one.
Okay, I feel that. I get you. Okay, well, I just got a weighted blanket, and I have found that it's really quite nice. It's not something that I sought out. It was a gift. I got a Barabee weighted blanket, and I
have that too.
Yeah, it's this really beautiful like woven cotton. So it has this really nice like aesthetic. It looks like a basket weave or something like that. And the material they weave it with must just be like very high weight. And it's beautiful. I mean, it just looks beautiful.
It's awesome.
Yeah. What color do you have?
Pink. What about you?
I have gray. It was a gift. So yeah, I've been putting that on top of all of my blankets. Like I have my sheets and my blankets and I put the weighted blanket right on top. And the minute that hits me, it's just kind of this, everything you've heard about a weighted blanket, it kind of envelops me. I feel suffocated. I feel like a big fat uncle is like sitting on my chest. and I can't get up and I can't get out, but I like that. I think I like the idea of like a 69ing with like an uncle or something. And I can't move, I can't breathe, and I'm so into it, I can't even tell you.
Tell me more though.
I'll continue. I just love the feeling of like a hot man, a hot, sweaty, hairy man, just like
Hot as in
pressed.
his hot is
Hot
his
is
temperature, not his
temperature.
look.
No, I don't want him to be sexy. He's hot. He's physically like very hot. And he's on top of me, and doesn't even matter for fucking, like, he's just like sitting on me or laying on me. And I like,
But why is he so warm?
because he's out of shape probably. And I really, really like that about him. Anyway, it's just really appeals to that like part of me that wants to be suffocated by an uncle, like I mentioned. And yeah, I don't know what else to tell you. I love my bear bee. I love it.
Well, I'm happy for you.
What weight do you have? Fit 10?
I don't know.
15? There seemed like they have 15, 20, and 25 pounds. I don't even know which one I have.
Mine is like a throw, so I don't use it to sleep, but I should.
Well, mine's like a throw too. It's like very narrow, and I just have to like perfectly position it on top of my body. And it just brings me closer to death or something. Like I just like lie under it, and I look like Sleeping Beauty / like an open casket funeral. And I'm just like lying there in repose, and I'm in heaven. My arms are like tight by my sides, like I'm getting shot to space. And yeah, it's completely, it's just has me completely motionless in a really nice way.
Wow, sounds really nice.
So yeah, that's my sleep hygiene tip number 2.
Okay, so my number 3 is to have a ritual. I should have thought this through before I wrote it down, because my ritual is that I make my 42-year-old fiance tuck me in. And he has recently revolted and said that we can't call it a tuck-in anymore because it's too evocative of me being a child, and that we have to call it, I think the new name is going to be like the nighttime meeting.
I wouldn't call it evocative. I would say it's directly reminiscent. It's like, it's just like you are a child. But anyway, I'm sorry, continue. Tell me more about this tuck-in.
I think it's essential because we don't go to bed at the same time. So it's a way for us to like connect at bedtime. So any kind of ritual, maybe that's like phone a friend, text someone, like say goodnight to someone via text, whatever it is, like a little ritual. And I'm going to power through the rest of my list just so we get through these. So
please do, because I don't have any more.
Then another one is I fall asleep to videos. This is something I resisted for a really long time, and now that I do it, I'm so happy. Whether it's Shark Tank on Hulu or a YouTube podcast, I play something and I fall asleep to it. And this works for me almost as good as for you how reading a book does. My thoughts can't wander. My thoughts, I'm focused on what I'm listening to, so my thoughts can't dance around and race, back and forth. So the listening to something that I'm mildly interested in, perfect. And then another sleep hygiene tip for me is I have tried to be really mindful of keeping my sleeping room, whatever you call it, a bedroom, clean. So I actually vacuum once a week. I actually change my sheets probably more like once a month, which some people think is disgusting, but for me that's really big progress. So I try to just make sure that the space is clean and neat. No other place in my home is clean except for that room, so it is a big deal for me. And then last is I use corn pillows. I buy them on Etsy.
Corn pillows?
Have you heard of it?
No.
Oh my God. Okay, so it's for the winter time. It's just a little baggie that's filled with corn, and you put it in the microwave, you heat it up, it gets really, really like nice and hot. And then I put it in the bed. I put one down at my feet. I hold one on my hips or my back. It just warms my body up in bed, and it's amazing.
Oh my God, that is amazing.
They're like $8 to $11 on Etsy. They're
Sounds
maybe
like you're down on
17.
the farm or something. I love that. Do they smell
It's great.
good?
They smell like popcorn. Yeah, they're great.
And they're unpopped kernels?
I don't even know what they are, but it works.
I believe it. And is it you put in the microwave?
Yeah.
I don't have a microwave. Put in the air fryer? I ate my air fryer updated because I ate my corn pillow. I just put some cinnamon on it. It was honestly really good. Maybe if you just like tried cinnamon, so.
When I was home for Christmas, it was really hard to use them because the popcorn smell got Duncan, the dog, really riled up. So if you have that kind of situation, use at your own risk.
Let me ask you something. When was the last time you glowed up your poop game? Yeah. I can see you're still thinking about that. Well, now it's time to take the next step in poop technology and embrace my favorite product, the Hello Tushy. Let's be honest, I love my Hello Tushy. I use it all the time. I don't even like using toilet paper anymore, straight up. And okay, bidets are the way, but usually bidets are so expensive and cost thousands of dollars. But the Hello Tushy 3.0 modern bidet attachment, it's affordable, easy to install, it's stylish, and it's eco-friendly. It doesn't just cleanse your butt with a precise stream of fresh water. It cleans itself before and after its use with a smart spray automatic self-cleaning nozzle. It attaches to your existing toilet, requires no electricity or additional plumbing, and it cuts toilet paper use by 80%. So the Hello Tushy bidet pays for itself in a few months. I truly have not looked back. I don't miss toilet paper whatsoever. Because of my Hello Tushy, I just poop, spray, dry, and go. No toilet paper necessary. And sanitation is simple because the Schmutz Shield offers easy cleaning and the knobs are naturally antimicrobial. Plus, and this is the best part, every Hello Tushy bidet attachment comes with a 60-day risk-free guarantee and a 12-month warranty. You already got a tush on your pot? I respect that. But now you can upgrade to the 3.0 model. And if you're new to the revolution, join millions of happy Hello Tushy customers right now and have a clean butt with every flush. For the rump you love to hump, this Valentine's Day, give the gift of Hello Tushy. Go to hellotushy.com/glowup to get 10% off plus free shipping. This is a special offer for our listeners. Go to hellotushy.com/glowup for 10% off. And again, that's hellotushy.com/glowup.
Gummies, today I'm going to tell you about something called First Leaf. First Leaf makes any day feel like a Friday. First Leaf is a wine club that sends personalized selections of wine from top vineyards around the world directly to you, because the only thing better than one fantastic bottle of wine is a case of award-winning wine that shows up at your doorstep. You guys, I'm not a wine drinker, I'm sober, but my fiance is a wine lover. My childhood best friend is a wine lover. I have so many wine lovers in my life. Every bottle at First Leaf is handpicked by experts with your exact preferences and palate in mind for a unique combination of wine you're guaranteed to love. Unlike other wine clubs, First Leaf uses an algorithm and your feedback to curate future wine recommendations. Subscriptions are flexible and shipments arrive on your schedule with practically zero effort. Plus, First Leaf is a much more affordable way to enjoy wine from top winemakers and vineyards. You'll always get award-winning wine for an unbeatable low price. As I'm thinking about this, I'm totally gifting this to one of my best friends who's addicted to wine. Wait, that makes it sound bad, but he loves wine so much, it makes him so happy that this is such a good gift for the wine lovers in your life. You guys, what are we waiting for? Get that Friday feeling like we all love any day with First Leaf. Join today and you'll get 6 bottles of wine for $29.95. Oh, that is such a good price. Just go to tryfirstleaf.com/glowingup. That's 6 bottles of wine for $29.95 at tryfirstleaf.com/glowingup.
So we're running out of time. Do we have time to cover any of the other things we said we were going to cover?
Let's quickly talk about Khalees.
Okay. So we watched a YouTube video this week and it's from Harper's Bazaar, I think, and it's Khalees's What I Eat in a Day. Khalees is obviously a rapper icon. She used to be married to Nas. She is the genius behind Milkshake, and like I love all Khalees's music, and she's a famous foodie. Like if you know Khalees, you know that she's like a lot of her music is about food. She went to Le Cordon Bleu. She trained as a chef. She has like a sauce line. Like her brand is like pretty much about being a foodie. So you like, I knew I was in for a good time when I clicked this video.
I did not know any of those things till I watched this video, and I am hooked.
Obsessed with
She's
her.
so cool, like the
So
perfect
fucking
person that
cool.
you wish you knew her. She's just so cool. So let's review the let's go over the video for a sec. First of all, she says she drinks a ton of orange juice, which that threw me. Like, who's still drinking orange juice regularly? I did have it today, but it's not like I have it all the time.
People
I
are
was
really
just
drinking orange juice. That comes up in a lot of these celebrity What I Eat in a Day videos. It trips me out. I'm the same way. I'm like, are you making it? Are you squeezing it? It's like never something I crave in the morning, but continue.
I love that she's so addicted that she's like, oh, we had to start growing our own oranges because I love it so much. Which that seemed a little like exciting and crazy girl until I realized that she actually has a farm and it's
Yeah.
not that big of a deal.
The key here is that Khalees says she lives on a farm somewhere
Yup.
outside of Los Angeles. And we'll go over some of this in the video, but it seems like there's like fruit trees on the farm, tons of vegetables growing. And of course, the piece de la resistance is she has a giant smoker on the farm where she's smoking meats and condiments and all kinds of things. But anyway, I'm sorry, continue. Let's keep going through the video.
No, I'm just curious. Do you know if she went to Le Cordon Bleu before or after she became
After
like a
she became
music
famous, she went like 2 or 3 years ago or something.
fucking cool? Okay. She also at a certain point in the video said the sentence, depending on what sauce I made that week. And I was like,
Yeah.
bitch, you're making weekly homemade sauces? That is so cool.
Khalees is the real deal. She's cooking every meal. She's cooking big batches of sauces. To be fair, she does own a sauce company, so don't beat yourself up too much. That is her profession. But that reminds me, oh God, sorry not to jump around everywhere, but watching this video made me go on a K-hole of watching other Khalees food related videos, of which there are many on YouTube. And one is she goes
Tell
through
me.
her favorite kitchen gadgets. And at one point she pulls out an immersion blender, which is, is like that big stick blender that's like tall and you like use it to make sauces and like purees. She pulls out an industrial sized immersion blender. And it's, when I say it's 5 feet tall, I'm not kidding. It's the size of a human being. It's the craziest thing I've ever seen. Anyway, she's the real fucking deal. So yeah, but depending on what sauce I made that week, you don't hear sentences like that all the time.
No. I'm like, why am I not one of her kids? I want to live there.
Those kids are really lucky.
She talked about always having an abundance of eggs and she makes a lot of pancakes for her kids. She blew me away. She said she grows the freshest arugula. Khalees is someone who is growing pretty much all of her own food. Oh, she said they don't eat pork, but they eat beef, bacon.
I was
Like
curious about
very,
that.
yeah, she said she makes beef bacon BLTs like all the time. I've never tried beef bacon. I've only ever had turkey bacon.
I've never heard of beef bacon either. That was so intriguing. And yeah, like we said, she has this smokehouse where when she talked about smoking her own salts, she talked about this in this video, right? Where she makes like infused salts with like smoked chili or like other flavors. I was just like, what? What
I
are you
already went on her.
talking about?
I know. I already went on her website, and she has like a
Oh, we should
They
order
sell these.
some.
I know they sell boxes, and she has like a vinegar box, and it's like 5 vinegars of that month or whatever. I'm blown away. Had no idea. This video is a must watch for
A
me.
must watch. There are no words. I almost don't even want to say more about the video. Go watch this video as soon as you can. It is so worth it. It's insane.
She's like such a food influencer. And Caroline, I feel like you and I are sort of like leaning in that direction a little bit based on our social media. Like we're both posting about food a lot. We are obsessed with food. We're giving in. We love it. And she just seems like a food influence icon. I'm so happy to know all about it.
She's the real fucking deal. And I want to buy her hot sauce. She was like talking a big game about her like green hot sauce and how it's the best hot sauce and she puts it on everything. And like after watching this video, I trust her implicitly and I believe everything she says and I want to buy this right now. Oh, go watch this video. Run, don't walk.
Caroline, thanks for hanging out with me again for another lovely week of discussing all of the only things that we care about in life.
Oh, yes, I know, Esther. It's always a pleasure. I can't wait to hang out with you again next week. And I just love glowing up with you as always.
Me
Oh,
too.
everything
And
is
glow
sold out
me.
on Khaleesi's website. I'm so pissed.
No,
Everything is
I
sold out.
I think there's the vinegar box is still left, but I'm not sure. Okay, you guys, if you like this, we are on YouTube. Please like and subscribe to our channel. Please share your love of the Glowing Up podcast. We're trying to grow this year. So please share us on social media. We will repost you and tag us at Glowing Up Podcast on Instagram. And especially follow us there because we're going to be asking you guys a lot of questions. We want to know more about what you want to hear. And if you love podcasts so much, you can listen to Caroline's podcast, The Renner Files, which is hilarious and hugely popular. And you can also listen to Esther Club, which is a psychotic breakdown. And as always, eatfishwife.com to learn and order more about Caroline's Tinned Fish Company.
That's
and
right.
I have sleepoverbyesther.com. We got tie-dye. We are launching. I swear we're restocking so soon. It's been a lot of back and forth, and the dye house hates me, and we'll just leave it at that. Anything else, Caroline? Is that it for the week?
No, I can't compete with your dye house hating you. That seems like a good place to go out on. Esther.
They don't hate me. It's just that one of the techniques they're doing, it has a lot of light colors and a dark color, and the dark color is fucking with the light color. I did nothing wrong. Okay, they said they could do it. I did nothing wrong.
Artistic vision, and they can't fuck with that.
Thank you. I mean,
Esther, I love you, and we'll see you next week.
Love you so much, and I hope you and your weighted blanket have a good week.
Oh, you know we will. Bye.
Bye.